So for today's vlog, I am going to be talking about my mental prep. I'm going to be doing a Q&A vlog, so if you have any questions, put them in the comments or direct message me. Good morning! Today, I am finally getting out, hitting the trail, or my neighborhood. I'm wearing my pretty much everything with the exception of the clothes. I just changed those up because I can't. I'm like, I don't want to wear the clothes because I feel like time is so close that I just want to like have it ready to go. So this vlog is a request. They wanted to know a little bit about my mental prep. I wish I could tell you that I was doing a ton of like meditation and meticulously reading John Muir. The biggest thing that helps me really mentally prepare for the trail is Netflix. Let me just tell you a little bit about how Netflix is a positive influence. It keeps you from thinking negative thoughts. You live vicariously through characters. Binge watching is good. I mean, my thought about that is I need to get all the Netflix I can. Not to say that I shouldn't be like working out, but you asked about mental prep, so Good Girls, which is kind of a guilty pleasure. Another show, the Love is Blind show on Netflix. Oh my God, it's just fascinating. It is like dipping into the world of pretty people trying to find love. I mean, what more could you want? Another way that I preparing my mind, pack and repack my bag or my pack over and over and over again, because y'all, that's gonna be my like partner. This right here. I started calling her Bertha. Look, Big Bertha. Last vlog I told you about all these clothes, and yeah, I vlogged and then didn't realize that I didn't weigh any of that. So take that vlog with a grain of salt. Bertha's at about 20 pounds, like 19.3, and she is, gosh, feels great. Still doesn't mean it isn't hard. I'm also, when I'm filming, I can't use my trekking poles. Haven't figured that one out yet. Mental prep, that's what I was talking about. I have my Netflix, I have my guilty pleasures of Love is Blind, which one more episode we will see, is love really blind? Another way I'm mentally prepping is late at night, I just sit there and I talk to my husband and I talk him to sleep. I'll be, yeah, I'm just really concerned because I saw on Gut Hook that like Warner Springs Community Center is not open, accepting packages. I have no, don't quote me on that. So then I'm talking to Joe about it, about how, you know, the PCT, I'm walking, he's here. And then when we get back, hopefully we will be in the position to move to Oregon. I'm just done. Basically, I'm going off on this diatribe to Joe every night, and then he starts to snore, and I don't even take it personally anymore because I do it all the time. At least he's not having to like take sleep medication. I just put him to sleep with all this stuff I'm talking about with the PCT. This is the heaviest my pack has been. So I am huffing a little bit. I'm not huffing. I have everything except for food, fuel, and water. I do have like toiletries and other consumables that will get lighter. I really want to cut down like 4 pounds. I mean, if you think about it, part of the reason a lot of us do things like this, big changes like this, is because we have so much baggage. Now, I literally, with Big Bertha on my back, I have a lot of baggage. I guess that's what I'm supposed to be doing, is unloading that on the PCT. Part of my mental prep is to try not to prep too much mentally. I start to go down these rabbit holes of, you know, this is what happened to me in my life. I keep dredging that up, and that's not good for my mental preparation. Keep pushing it down, and I keep saying, you know, save it for the trail. And that's why my start date can't start soon enough. Another thing I do for mental prep is try to spend as much time with the girls as possible. I can't really think about that right now. I'm not to the place where I can think about missing and not being there for my kids. But honestly, I have the greatest husband in the world, so I'm not worried about my kids at all. I mean, obviously I'm a mom. The one thing I haven't dealt with, and I just don't think I'm going to be able to, is being away from my best friend, being away from Joe, being away from my husband. I think the longest we've been away from each other has been maybe 2 weeks, all the time. Maybe a little too codependent, but it's definitely a topic, mental and emotional area, that I have yet to tap into, and I just want to save it for the trail. To recap, Netflix, talking my husband to sleep, trying to be with my kids, packing my bags over and over and over again. Vlogging is also helpful. It's a creative outlet for me. My background is in theater, directorial, composition, clearly not for film. What was the last one? Oh, and just pushing down the stuff that I really need to like deal with on trail so I can be more available to the people that are around me. You know, I saw a quote, and I don't know who wrote it, but I saw it on the gram. Something to the effect of, you don't have to give people a front row seat to your growth. So the people that just don't get it, they're not going to get it, and they're not going to be thinking about you, and that's okay. And that's something that I have had to come to terms with mentally in my preparation. And I'll leave you with this. One of the greatest things that I have gotten out of this is to just be so thankful. I want to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, message me on Instagram or comment below. And that'll probably be the last video that you see before I leave. Thank you guys for coming along with me on this wild ride.